Hey everybody, it's Greg here at the Joy of Aquascaping. Now, I have a new tank in the office because I had a little inhabitant who was living in one of the tanks in the store who couldn't stay there. He wasn't going to sell because unfortunately he only has one eye. Now, he's an awesome little discus, and before anybody says anything, I know the tank I'm about to show you is way too small for a discus. But the thing is, I'm doing it for a reason. I'm going to train this guy to eat directly from my finger, which is a really easy thing to do with fish. All you have to do is keep the same thing going every single time you feed them, and they'll learn pretty quickly. We do it with the beta fish that we have in store. Anything with a sturdy tail is awesome. Check this guy out. So I brought this guy home because you won't see it looking at him here now. When he gives us a spin, you'll see he only has one eye. Someone had him in with a knife fish that plucked his eye out and kind of damaged his remaining eye, just a small bit on the lens, but it's cleared up quite nicely. But I've been teaching him how to eat because he has a bit of trouble eating. He's a lot smaller than the rest of the discus, but you can see he got nice colour. He knows I'm about to feed him, and every time I'm about to feed him, when he's eating, his black stress bars come out quite prominently. Okay, so I'm going to show you here what I'm doing. So I'm showing him the food, tapping the top, and when he comes up, I'm introducing the food. Now again, he can only see it from one side. See, there he goes. And it means he's definitely getting fed. Now I think the camera might be putting him off a tiny bit, but again, because he can't see properly from that side, I have to make sure that I keep moving it just a small bit. But he's definitely getting the hint. Now he's going to probably follow one of those pieces that's dropped down. And what I do then is any remaining food I drop and try to get it to land. Just here at the front, so I can be sure I can see that he gets to it. So you can see him, he's got a scent of it, he knows it's there. He sees a piece there, and you might see the trouble that he has because he's just, you can see he keeps missing. And his tactic is blow it up. Yeah. You can really see that eye that's missing there. It's really well healed. And obviously this tank is very small at the moment. I just want to use this to train him, doing really regular water changes. He's quite comfortable in here actually. He's really active. But it's great because it's small and I can get him used to it, train him up, so that when I tap on the top of the tank, he's gonna go straight up for it. And look, he's looking for more. But I didn't tap it so he doesn't get rewarded. There is food there from D, and he is pretty good at finding it now. He's developed his little tactic. He knows there's a piece there. You see him blowing it up. Oh, you can do it. Yes. God, it looks crazy, doesn't it? You can actually see the stripe through it. But yeah, that is training this guy to eat from my hand. I think it's gorgeous. The run to the litter by virtue of the fact that he was given a tough time. But he'll come good. Right, go down and eat the stuff off the bottom. As soon as I have him trained up, I'll move him into a bigger tank. Make life easy on me as well, because I have to do way less water changes. Isn't that right, bud? So there you see it. You can train fish to do lots of different tricks. They have great memories. This 7-second memory thing is rubbish. Goldfish are very smart fish as well. But most fish have a level of intelligence that means we can work with them. They'll recognize us, they'll recognize people who feed them. I've heard some amazing stories about fish with recalling particular owners. I've had loads of fish that interacted with me over the years in particular ways. And it is really rewarding when you can train a fish to do something, because at the end of the day they're pets, not like cats and dogs which we can actually pet. We just look at fish, but if you can build up a level of interaction with fish so that they're doing something with you, it just makes it more interesting. And it's good as well because it means then you can watch what they're doing, see what they're eating, and just be sure of how your fish is getting on. Now the fact that this guy is now eating from my hand means I know exactly what he's getting, which is brilliant, which is absolutely brilliant. And if your fish isn't really working for you, you can make the food a bit more rewarding. You can use things like bloodworm. You can soak your fish food in garlic. This fish love garlic and they'll usually go for it really readily. And has the added benefit of being kind of an irritant to parasites. So if you're looking to flush fish and try to get the parasites out of them, if they have parasites, and a lot of fish do, it's really good one to use as well. So it's got that extra benefit, but garlic really does incentivize fish to kind of go on ahead and eat that food for you. So there is a number of ways that you can kind of get them going for it. But look, if a fish is hungry, he'll probably go for it anyway. So, that's just the way it is. But by persistently sticking with the exact same routine, you're much more likely to get an increased chance of success. So this guy is most likely going to start going into that top corner of the tank just every time he sees me, which is fine, but he won't get food unless I tap on the top of the tank. That's the indicator. So he can see me and he can act up and he can go, and that's grand, that's no problem. It's nice now he recognizes me, but I won't give him anything unless I tap the top of the tank. And that's the difference. So when he hears that tap, 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 which would be unusual because we don't go around banging on the tanks, he's going to know, right, it's time for food. And I can be sure that I'm getting exactly what I need into him to keep him grown and healthy and strong. Because I like him. He's cool. He's a hardy fella. He lasted, I think, much longer than I thought he was going to in the store. Like I said, I think he was kept in with a knife fish at some point in his early life that took the eyes out. One of the eyes out of his head, damaged the other lens a little tiny bit. Now it does seem to be clearing up just a little bit, but how much more remains to be seen. But he can see, and he can find food. You can see him; he's really active. His stress bars really come out when he's feeding. He gets really into it, and like he's not doing it because he's annoyed or stressed out or there's anything wrong with the water. Because trust me, I'm doing water change to beat the band on this. He's well looked after. It's that sometimes they just get that kind of. They get frenzied, they going for their food and they get into it, and that's what he does every time. You can see as soon as he thinks he's about to be fed, those bars will come out, and he's hunting and he's looking for food, which is a great sign because it means he's active and he's healthy and he's just he's trying to thrive, and we're going to make sure he does. But anyway, quick video on how you can train a fish, even a fish with one eye, to do something like feed straight from your hand. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to do so because there'll be more tips and tricks and all sorts of different things, and I'll show you more things like this with fish, and there'll be lots more besides. So that is it. I'm going to wrap up now for the evening. I'm going to make sure this guy is sorted and I'm going to hit the hay. So I will talk to you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.